I'd like to welcome you to the 54th Annual Convention and Business Meeting of the Florida Court Reporters Association. My name is Janet McKinney, your 2015 Annual Convention Co-Chair. At this time, it is my great pleasure to introduce to you your FCRA President, Holly Kapusinskis.
Thank you, Janet. Before we proceed, please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Don't you think it's amazing that 180 of us are gathered here today and we've all ordered the same thing? I'm just thinking that this is just a testament to what a cohesive group we are. So, Janet, you and your committee have done just an outstanding job in putting together this convention, and we'll be talking more about it later. But first, I'd like to welcome all of you to the business meeting. And I'd like to introduce people at our head table up here. In the interest of time, I'd ask that you please hold your applause. We've got a lot to get through today. But please stand as I call your names. President-elect Rosa Nacarado. Okay, you got to applaud, I guess. Okay, we'll do it. Vice President Christy Bradshaw. Treasurer Kathy Morrow. Secretary Lori Bundy, NCRA Representative Debbie Dibble, thank you so much for joining us. Parliamentarian who's been with us every year, Renata Cochran, and our Executive Director, Lynn Hupp. Other members of the Board of Directors I'd like to introduce, and please stand, our Northern Director, Amy Yarborough. Amy? Where is Amy? Okay, Central Director Sarah Gilroy. Southern Director Tony Trujillo is at his spot there. Director at Large Carol Hill, who's not present today. Director at Large Sharon Velasco. Sharon. Immediate past President Janet McKinney. And Assistant Executive Director, also our headquarters staff I wanted to introduce, which our Assistant Executive Director, Dave Wenholm. Dave. Meeting Planner, Julie Dross. And Registrar Sarah Martin, who I believe is still working at the registration desk. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Now we can clap for everybody. We do have a lot of business to conduct today, so if you'll bear with us, we'd like to get started on the official annual business meeting, and go ahead and enjoy your lunch while we're doing this, but please give us your attention. We have some very special people in our midst today who deserve special recognition. At this time, I would like to ask all FCRA past presidents to stand and be recognized. Thank you for your contributions and dedication to this association. I would also like to ask all first-timers at an FCRA convention to stand and be recognized. First-timers? Welcome, and we hope this will be the first of many to come. And now would all our court reporting students please stand? You are our future, and you will find a lifetime family with FCRA, and we're very excited that you're here. I would also like to recognize Tony Trujillo for graciously and bravely agreeing to real-time the luncheon, this business meeting today. We are honored to have our lobbyist, Marty Fiorentino with the Fiorentino Group. Marty, if you'd please stand. And finally, I'd like to recognize everyone who provided sponsorships at this convention. Please stand so we can thank you. It's now my pleasure to call to order the 54th annual meeting of the Florida Court Reporters Association. The FCRA bylaws require not less than 35 voting members in good standing to be present at the business meeting in order to declare a quorum. At this time, would you please hold up your membership verification card? If you are a paid FCRA participating, retired, or honorary court reporter member, this card was given to you when you picked up your badge at the registration desk. Oh, I've got the wrong card. Okay, we have a quorum. Thank you. I now declare a quorum present. Are there any additions to the agenda? Okay, seeing none, the next order of business is the adoption of the standing rules. Will the secretary please read them? Lori?
By order of the committee, I move the adoption of the following standing rules. Number 1, each speaker will have a maximum of 3 minutes to speak. Number 2, no one individual may speak to an issue or motion twice unless all others have had an opportunity to speak. Number 3, the originator of a motion may speak in rebuttal on behalf of the motion. And number 4, only a member in good standing may speak to a motion.
Thank you, Lori. The question is on the adoption of the standing rules. Is there any discussion? All in favor of the standing rules, please raise your membership verification card. There being a 2/3 vote in the affirmative, the standing rules are adopted. Okay, the next business in order is the disposition of the minutes of the June 7, 2014 business meeting. Will the secretary please report?
Copies of the minutes of the June 7, 2014 FCRA business meeting are on the tables in front of you. The FCRA Board of Directors has reviewed these minutes and approved them as written.
If there are no objections, the Board of Directors will review and, if necessary, correct the minutes of today's meeting.